working as business relationship manager under tech company in Japan. I don't think so much.
I found you. I knew someone like that existed. I knew that MOU was not necessary. You can have contacts with only the professor, and if the
Yeah,
professor is capable of
yeah,
doing
of
it,
course.
they can take you. Then work visa stuff would have been tough.
Yeah, work visa, they like company handles everything for you. They don't have to worry about it. Just
Hello, everyone. So excited to have
I
you.
have given.
Another episode of the Sakura Science Club members' experiences. Today we have Nikita with us. She's a coordinator for our India Sakura Science Club Alumni Association. With that, let's start with the introductions. My name is Nandini. I am a coordinator for the India Sakura Science Club Alumni Association, and I'm also a software engineer working in Bangalore. I went to Japan in 2017. Now I'll let Nikita introduce herself.
Hi everyone. My name is Nikita and I'm working as business relationship manager under tech company in Japan. I visited Sakura Science program in 2017 as well, and since then I've been a part of Sakura Science program as coordinator. Yeah.
How come we did not meet? When did you go in 2017? I went in August.
I went in November.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think that's when I went, it's only for college students. Did you like visited while you were in school or college?
I was in high school.
Oh, so okay. So I was in college actually. I was doing my bachelor's at that time.
Bachelor's in what?
Computer science.
So, which college are you?
Yeah. I like did my like bachelor's and master's from VIT Technology, Vellore, Tamil Nadu.
Okay. Where are you
Yeah.
originally from?
I am originally from Jaipur.
Uh,
But after 2000, I think 15, I've been traveling only from college into Japan, and also love traveling. So every year I go somewhere to, like to a small trip or like big trip sometimes.
hmm.
So since then I've been out of home.
How did you
Sure.
get to know about the Sakura Science Exchange program?
So I actually was in contact with a professor, like he's from India, but he works in Jest University, which is situated in Ishikawa, Japan.
Mhm.
So he introduced me to the program, and then he like organized everything, like the trip to Jest University and the Sakura Science program. And me and my other two friends from the same class got selected, and after that, we visited Japan in November 2017. So we went to Jest University only, and there I work under Professor Huido Ida. He works with games and virtual games and everything. So I worked under him, and I got to know like more about how we create games, virtual games, and I also worked on one game as well, like there where I was stay. So I did a small coding part, not that much, but we and I learned more about his work, like through his research paper and everything. So we did that during my stay. And even the professor Hiroki, that was so nice. I when I came back to India, I texted him immediately about our meeting and everything, and I said that I want to do the masters as well in Japan. So he was very helpful in that. Actually, we were been in contact for around 1 year or 2 years. So he used to mail me about the different scholarship programs on the JST University and other university like Kyoto University as well. So if we already visited in Japan, and if you contact any professor, then they will definitely will tell you about the various scholarship program as well. You can join after coming back to India. So if you want to go to further studies, masters, or even if you're looking for bachelor's also, then you can definitely contact a professor.
Mm-hmm. For the first time, I'm talking to a BTech
Yeah.
CS grad who went to the Sakura Science Exchange program. So, how did
Yeah.
you meet the professor? Did he come to your university?
Actually, I was all like the professor I knew, already assigned me under his, like they asked like the area of interest, you have to tell us what area you're interested in. So they gave us the list, actually the whole list about it. Then I selected the few lists, like three. I think I shortlisted the three topics, but the main was like game and virtual games, creation of virtual games or virtual reality programs. So I was like, actually, I did one project in this virtual reality thing. So I created game as well. That's why I think I selected that professor, and that professor selected me because of the same reason, because I did the project already.
Tell me if I get this right. The professors, a group of professors were visiting your university and they had a bunch of topics to match students with the professors.
Yeah, only one professor, like I knew personally actually. So yeah, he told me about it. He's already working in Jest University.
You did not find him through your college, you found him through your social network connection.
Yeah, personal. Yeah, exactly, exactly. So
Hmm,
you
so where
found through your college. I think only in my case I found through someone I personally knew. Rest, like SSP came to your school or college,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
If I'm not wrong.
In Priyam's
So,
case, also, he was following this professor on Facebook. So he followed
mhm.
activities. That's how he contacted him. So where did you find your professor?
Okay. So I was like in like I used to join various programs in college, like the extracurricular events. So from there I got to know I presented like each year we have to present a research paper. So
Mhm.
1 year he judged my paper, so that's how I know him, and that's how we got connected and further
A research
like
paper conference. That's a good way to
yeah,
meet professors.
yeah. Even in the like during a Japan visit, we went to Soka research paper event where different like there was many researchers from different countries there, and we had really fun like there meeting new researchers. Like there were new researchers, old researchers, and like the experience was for 2 days, so we really had fun at that event.
What
Yeah.
was the application process like?
So exactly like what I told you earlier, professor contacted me, like I was in auditing talks with him. Then he told about the program. So he asked whether you like interested or not, and we will organize in your university. And then they selected like 6 students from university, three from computer science background and three from other background. I think they handle everything for
Yeah.
me, for us, like we have a whole group, like from visa to tickets and to like travel insurance and everything. They even gave us the Excel sheet with whole itinerary, like you have to go to this and this place on that day. They did everything. And even I would like to add this one like really good thing, they even gave us the money for shopping. Okay, so they handed some money for shopping, so even we went to shopping, and like they gave the expenditure of that also. So it was like everything was handled by the professor only in the university, and we didn't have to do anything. Like we just have to go to the visa office to get our visas, like with every paperwork. Like if you're a student, then you will be asked with your bank account statement, your parents bank account statement, and the letter from the university, like why are you going, when you're going, the reason, purpose, and everything. And like even they give you the whole, itinerary, like pay list of papers you have to take to for the visa process. So everything mostly handled by them only, so you don't have to worry about anything.
In one of
Hmm.
my previous interviews with Priyam, for everyone's information, Priyam is
Okay.
also a coordinator for our India Sakura Science Club Alumni Association. He mentioned that if your college has an MOU with a Japanese university, then only you can visit in the Sakura Science Exchange program. So was that the same case
Okay.
for you? Did your college
No,
have MOU?
don't think so.
Wow,
I don't think so, man.
I found you. I knew someone like that existed. I knew that MOU was not necessary. You can have contacts with only the professor, and if the
Yeah,
professor is capable of
yeah,
doing
of
it,
course.
they can take you in.
Yeah, exactly. Like if professor is capable of doing it, then of course you can go as well.
Did you go in a group or did you go
Yeah, in
alone?
a group. So from my class, there was two other students, and from other the stream, there was three other students. So we all went in group, and one professor from my university only. And other than that, the professor I knew was already working with us day and night, scheduling everything. He even used to take in his own car to various places. So he was really nice.
So, how many days did you stay in Japan?
Almost like 12 days, including the travel.
Maybe we can talk about your visit to Japan. What all did you do? What was your itinerary like? Who planned the days for you? What were some special
Mhm.
memories for you?
Japan, I'll say it's already was dream for me because when I was school, I was already into anime and everything. So I used to watch a lot of anime when I was school and then to college also. So it was already dream country to visit for me. Like I was planning to visit it someday. But when this happened, I was like, okay, it's happening. So after that, when I reached to Japan, we landed in Osaka and then went to Ishikawa. And after the whole itinerary was planned by the professor only. So for a few days, like when we landed, and the next, like first day, we went to university. Then we met a professor, they assigned professors to us under the university. So we met our respective professors. Like I met with my professor, my friends met their professors. And after that, next day we went to some exhibition, like the space exhibition thing, and we had fun. We even tried the like Japanese food and everything, traditional Japanese food. We went to sushi bar, and we really had the sushi. Like first time I was eating the sushi, so it was really good, I'll say. And after that, the professor, and there was one more host from the university only, like the student, I think. Yeah, and I think he was PhD something. He was doing PhD, I think. I don't remember exactly, but he was in senior position. So our host was telling us about how Japanese culture is and how should you eat your sushi, like with wasabi and everything. After that, after that for 2 days we went for that soka research event where we listen to various researchers and like to meet them and discuss more about what is happening in the computer science field. That time actually AI was there was one group in from Singapore, and they presented really good research on AI and everything in 2017. I was really amazed because AI AI started, happening from last, I think 2019, 2000, it started getting popular from those years, not 2017. It wasn't that popular, I'll say. So so they did their work in AI. So we had really good session with them, like after they presented their papers, and after we really went to different places. There was one dinosaur museum actually for the fossil fuels and everything was there. So we went there, and then even the students from JS University organized dinner party for us. JAIST University.
Ah,
So that university hosted us our visit actually.
okay.
Yeah, so we were working under the professor in that university. So even they hosted our stay, they hosted our food and everything. Actually, the part that JS University is very far away, like the whole university is situated on the mountain actually.
Wow.
So yeah, we had to climb a lot of stairs. Like I don't know how those people do it every day. So we had to climb lots of stairs to reach the university. Like even the front part didn't have that much stairs, but I'll say the climb is really, steep. And but the we used to go from back part, so it was like a lot of one unfortunately one girl from a group even slipped from stairs little bit from 2 3 steps she slipped
Oh.
down. So because it was raining, the mountain area is always raining. So yeah, we really had a good experience there.
Tell me more about your sessions that you had with the professor. Sessions related to gaming, you said?
With the professor, actually creates the virtual games. like which we know today, like many in Japan only mostly. He creates virtual game. He studies, how like the human behavior is there when they play games and everything. So firstly, when I went to him on very first day, he gave me his research papers to read. Like he gave me three research paper to read, like and to understand his work, like his line of work. And after that, we discussed like how I can help in any current project. So I told him about my experience in this game VR thing. So he was like, even though it was not that quite big, like at this like level, but he was really impressed that I did this thing, like made the game in my university. So he got really impressed by that. So he was like, you can like he gave me this part, like you can do this part. So I like researched to code on it. So I did small coding, and after that we discussed like how, and I even played some game with him also, VR games. I talked with his students and they made him understand how they work and everything. Two of the students were working PhD under him.
Okay, I'm curious about one thing. You said that you went in a group. So, like
Yeah.
you, were the other people also in touch with this
Mhm.
professor, and that's how they got this opportunity?
No, I was only the touching the professor. That's how we all got the opportunity because he had to arrange for like group. I don't think so only one person can go. I'm not very sure about
So,
it.
you
So
started finding more people
yeah,
join you.
like he only like organized in a university everything. So our university then found the other people. Amazing. It was really like, dream come true moment for me. Like everyone, my family was like really happy because I was going all like my expenses are all covered up by them and I didn't have to spend anything. So which is really good part for the family. And also like it was a really amazing experience. I'll never think I get some like experience, like even if I go there again, like I mean I'm there, but but it's different when you get uh had such great experience, such great professors around you to teach you about different things, and the great people around you to teach you different thing and host you, tell you about the Japanese culture and everything. So amazing, it was amazing experience.
So, you said that they even gave you some money for shopping. Now, I want to ask,
Yeah.
did you have to spend anything from your own personal expenses in the whole trip?
I actually took some money, like my father told me, like, took some money for you, but I didn't spend anything, and I came back and gave to him as it is. I took from him, so I didn't had to spend anything.
Great.
I think I just spent a few yens on coffee. That's it for
Uh,
my own money. Yeah,
okay, now my special segment. I asked you today because you're a very special guest. You are a Sakura Science Club member who ended up getting a job in Japan. So that is
yeah.
why I was very excited to interview you all this time. The last time I met you, it was in 2019,
2019, yeah, 19, yeah.
right? In IIT
I
Delhi.
was doing my master's that time. Yeah,
We met at the alumni event. You were doing your master's
yeah.
in VIT or somewhere else?
Yeah, we get you only.
Okay. So since the last time we met, you have been traveling a lot. So I want you
Yes.
to tell me about that. I want you to tell me
Okay.
how did you end up landing a job in Japan?
After, like, not many friends around me knew about this. After I came back, so there was like during 2018, actually, our Prime Minister Narendra Modi
Mm-hmm.
started like skill labor, something like there was program he started like in the collaboration with Japanese government only. If, like I think you don't know about it.
No, I
I
don't know
don't,
about.
I don't think so many people doesn't know about it. So, what you had to do in that program is basically you had to learn Japanese and give the GLPT exam.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I got to know about that and I learned Japanese for around 6 to 7 months. and then I gave my GLPT exam. So, and for the N5 level, I gave, and fortunately, I passed that exam. So, I applied for that, that program under the Japanese government for the skilled labor. So, what the program is supposed to do is like they take students or like even the people who like looking for a job. So, they take those people who have crossed like JLPT at least N5 level. So they take those people and they, give them job in companies. They teach you like in like multiple fields are there. Like even computer science was there, and in manufacturing, and like many fields were there. Basically, any Japanese company you would like to go. So they will give you the whole training for a year or so, and then they will give you the job. Okay, and all the expenses they will take care of. Like your, I was given with one flat and everything, but due to some personal reason for my mom's side, I wasn't able to go, and I had to continue with my master's just after the bachelor's. So after that, I was like, yeah. So I was saying I cleared my N5 level, so which is like very plus point. So like this is I would like to suggest to people who are like planning to go in future to Japan for under Sakura Science program or any other, like anything for your bachelor's, master's or PhD. So if you're planning to go, then I would really suggest you to start working on your Japanese already. Okay, so like even if you're not like going for exam for like professional exam GLPT, so even if you're not going for that, learning basic Japanese phrases like how you will talk with the professor and everything, it will really help you. Like putting your image and everything in front of them that you are trying to learn their culture and their language.
Mm-hmm.
So it will like really plus point for you because no, I don't think so many people come here and they already know Japanese like the basic words they know, but not the whole phrases and how you talk with Japanese people like. So it will like you can take 1 hour or so in everyday schedule and learn Japanese. So it will really good point for you. I learned Japanese and after that I actually got job from my university only. So for the from the placement, so I was doing my
In India.
internship and then yeah in India only, and there I was like was regularly contacting various Japanese company because I'm back on the mind. I was like I want to work there only because
Mhm.
it's really fun of course. So
Because of
from there
the
I said.
Sakura Science Exchange program, you were influenced to keep looking for a job,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
even
in
if you had
Japan.
a job
So
already.
even this Sakura, like when I added this in my resume as well, like it was like plus point for me, like with already visited Japan. So I then like there only I was like giving my resume and then come like one company contacted me for the interview and everything, and from there we started working. Then I switched like after my internship, my first company was Japanese, and then I switched from that company from the my current company,
So,
NC
what was
Technologies,
your
which
first
is
job at the Japanese company?
okay. So after that, I did small course also. I'm still learning the Japanese. I have cleared my N4 level and I'm going to N3 level, which is really hard, like really hard.
Yeah.
And three is like also like there's one point I'm in my late 20s, so your brain capacity get decrease in your late 20s, so it's like learning process gets more hard, right? So it's like really hard to go to that level. Even like I like the professor I used to get my lessons in India. He was like at N2 level and he was preparing for N1 level for like almost 4 years, and he said even Japanese can't crack the annual level. It's that hard.
Please
So
continue. You were saying that you switched from your first Japanese company to
yeah,
another.
first,
So
to
how long
second,
did
yeah.
it take you to switch from one Japanese company to another?
I was on, not in the intermediate level only. I was in like the base level only. So it didn't took like that much time. But the process of designing and everything is like definitely different from what we have in India.
Yeah, then work visa stuff would have been tough.
Yeah, work visa, they like company handles everything for you. They don't have to worry about it. You just have to provide the valid papers and everything. So company handles everything for you. And if you have paper, like all the papers on hand, it takes like around month or 45 days to get a work visa.
Okay.
So yeah, even company vouches for you, like you are going, like you want to stay here. And if the company is really good, then they even provide you the place to live for the initial days till you will find your own place. So my second company did that for me. My current company is actually 100 years old.
Wow. So this is the
Yeah.
second company that you're talking about.
More than 100 years old. Yeah, more than 100 years old actually. So they like see, like I'll say no offense to any Japanese people, but they're like, very introvert towards the foreign people.
Wow.
Like they don't speak up generally, but that's why I was put into the department where there was like in my department there are many foreign people, it's like from Australia, and then all knew Japanese, and we have the Japanese colleagues as well. But more like we speak in English than Japanese because it's like that only because Japanese people like try to remain a little bit introvert from foreign people. It's like that. But apart from that, I made so many friends from Japan, and we go to cafe hopping. And recently, I went like in February, I went to Taylor Swift concert also. It was
It
in
was in Tokyo
Tokyo.
as well. I
First,
didn't know that.
no, for February in Feb it was in Tokyo, and then in March in Singapore.
The second company that you switched to, are you still in that company or you have changed?
Yeah, still working in that company.
It must be paying really well. Huh? How long have you been working for that company?
Sorry?
How long have you been working for that company?
I think it's almost been I will complete 2 years something. Yeah, 2 years. Yeah, in August this year,
And
August.
how long have you been in Japan?
Uh, More than that, I think. And like actually, after the corona happened, I was working from home only, and like I was on and off, and then I finally shifted to in 2023 on like July for good. But I like it's like on and off only because sometimes I work from home because for the private reasons at home, so I have to work from home more time compared to work in Japan. And
Okay.
they are very understandable for this thing. Like I'll say touch wood, they are very understanding about this thing.
That we just talked about your job experience. I really liked it.
Yeah,
Really liked how
yeah,
after completing your studies, right after completing your studies,
mhm,
you're always into work
yeah.
in Japan. And this just shows that the Sakura Science experience really had a big impact on you.
Yeah, exactly. Even when I was doing my interviews with the company, I like they specifically pointed out like you have already visited Japan, so you already know how like our culture is and everything. So it really helped me, getting the job as well. So yeah, thank you, Sakura.
Any advice for people who are applying this year in 2024?
Yeah, so again, start learning the Japanese basic phrases you have to learn. Don't rely on Google Translate or any other translator app. You have to learn some basic things for your visit. And like also while choosing a professor, just make sure you are choosing from the field you are most interested in. It's not, it should be like, you're just choosing casually and you're going there. So if you're interested in some field, like you are like keenly interested, then only choose a professor from that field. And like if you're curious about other fields, you can definitely go for it. But I personally would suggest if you're already like want to plan, like already planning to go in one specific field you're really interested in, then you should definitely choose a professor under that field. And also university is working under that field. Like there are many university here who are working on like, only some technical field and some from other field. So you can choose based on that. Thirdly, I'll say keep looking for the opportunities. There are many opportunities. So you can apply for those opportunities as well. There's scholarship. Japan governments do lots of scholarship programs. Even the university do lots of scholarship programs. I know one person from India only. Um, she got like 70% scholarship from the university I visited in JS University. So like when I was there, so I met her. She got 70% of scholarship, which is like huge amount of scholarship. So if you are like you have credibility, then they will definitely give you the scholarship there. And it's not like if you think it's hard process, you won't get it. It's not like that. You just have to, like keep exploring various options because there are many universities in Japan and really good ones. So you can like also based on like very different fields as well. So you can directly get in touch with professors from their university. Every professor are very helpful actually. Like if you get in mail, touch in mail, and you want to come there for the experience and everything, so they will definitely help you for you know to get in any program you want to. So keep exploring.
Okay, thank you for joining
Ah,
us, Nikita. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you.
yeah, thank you so much for inviting me.
All right, bye.
Bye.